Penguin Random House Audio presents Contempt, a memoir of the Clinton investigation. This is the author, Ken Starr. Dedication. An old saying holds that there are no atheists in foxholes. When you're in a foxhole, fervent faith abounds and a powerful sense of camaraderie blossoms. Mindful of the message on the banner we hung in the office during the Whitewater trial that we are honored by our friends and distinguished by our enemies, I lift up this dedication, first to my fellow foxhole friends, the intrepid men and women who served courageously in the office of the independent counsel, both in Little Rock and in Washington, D.C. This memoir is not mine alone. It is instead our shared story. I am deeply honored to have been at the battlefront with each and every one of them. I wish I could say more. Second, to the good and gracious residents of Little Rock, who were unfailingly courteous and hospitable to this mission-focused stranger during my long sojourn in the beautiful natural state, I am deeply thankful. Many Arkansans doubtless felt I overstayed my welcome, but they never showed it. For years, Little Rock was my home away from home. Yet at day's end, there's no place like home. To my wife Alice and our 3 children, who lived through those tempestuous times and were called upon to make their own very substantial sacrifices of service, I give abiding thanks. It is my hope that this memoir will help explain to our growing brood of Starrs, Doolittles, and Romers, Randall and Melina, Carolyn and Cameron, Cynthia and Justin, and our precious 7 grandchildren, those 5 long years of seeking the truth and trying my best to serve the cause of justice. For Alice, Randall, Carolyn, and Cynthia, you were there alongside me, even when we were miles apart. Introduction. For years, people have come up to me and asked, "Why don't you write a book about your experience during the Clinton investigation? People don't know your side of the story." They were right to guess that I had quite a lot I could tell, but they were wrong to imagine I was eager to tell it. Think back to the rough outlines of the story. 20 years ago, after a 4-year investigation resulting in 14 criminal convictions in Arkansas and leading to the resignation of the sitting governor of the state, the Whitewater investigation took a bizarre twist. It was revealed that in 1995, President Bill Clinton had begun an extended Oval Office affair with a 22-year-old White House intern, Monica Lewinsky, then tried to cover it up. In the fallout from the president's misdeeds, the nation went through wrenching political turmoil. Much of the drama was tragically unnecessary, a self-inflicted wound by a talented but deeply flawed president who believed he was above the law. In the long and painful saga, he showed contempt not only for the law, but for the American people, whom he willfully misled for his political self-preservation. He also demonstrated a shockingly callous contempt for the women he had used for his pleasure. Yet ultimately, the president was lucky. An indulgent and prosperous nation readily forgave Bill Clinton and instead blamed the prosecutor. That would be me. I became the most criticized man in America and found my hard-won reputation for integrity and fairness under assault. I had a thick skin, but that kind of attack can't be borne forever without pain. And hurt feelings aside, my family suffered immeasurably, all thanks to the Clintons and their vicious surrogates. According to them, the nation went through the trauma of impeachment not because of Bill Clinton's offenses, but because of an overly zealous prosecutor. In the face of these attacks, I was resolutely silent. I knew I had to grin and bear it. Prosecutors are severely limited in what they can say. The truth would have to come out eventually, but I could not, under my professional obligations, play the Clintons' game. And in the following years, I maintained that silence. I hadn't sought out the job as independent counsel and, frankly, hadn't wanted it. I wasn't burning with desire to live through the unpleasant saga all over again by writing about it. I wanted to move on with my life, to focus on my work in the academic world, where I served as dean of
Sample complete. Ready to continue?